In writing task 1 for academic, a very common kind of comparison is when one compares something with itself, or in other words, we can say that one describes changes over time. Commonly, students know these graphs as variable graphs, or they simply call them increase-decrease graphs. Increase-decrease graphs or tables often demonstrate such changes, which have a time axis, or sometimes they show variations involving time or place apart from other factors. The changes over time normally involve increase or decrease or some factor, and so it is useful to know a number of expressions that have these meanings. Here are some of the most common ones, and it is also essential to know the grammar of these words and their precise meaning before it is safe to use them. So the verbs which students use when the figure is rising are increase, rise, grow, expand, climb, raise, accelerate, jump, escalate, develop. But on the other hand, if the expression is decreasing, then the verbs will be decrease, decline, go down, reduce, contract, fall, shrink, drop, deplete. In some of the graphs, the figures are not changing and they are stable at a certain level. So the vocabulary or the verbs which will be used are remain the same, unchanged, steady, stable, or constant. But if the figure is facing frequent variations, like it is facing ups and downs, the words will be fluctuate, vary, or the word face ups and downs can be used also. The common problem which students face in writing task 1 with the vocabulary of increase decrease are they do not find different structures to write down the sentences, but they can take the help of modifiers. Modifiers are very important for giving exact meaning, and also they help to avoid informality, redundancy, and repetition. So in all academic writing, it is essential to know how to use modifiers accurately. There are large number of modifiers available. Mostly they are used in the form of adjectives, adverbs, and verbs. We have discussed about the verbs already. Now we are going to move towards adjectives, which are helpful to write the graphs very well. If we categorize the adjectives on the basis of amount, emphasis, or time, then we can take a list. The adjectives which show amount are small, minor, slight, limited, restricted, marginal, or large, vast, great, extreme, substantial, major, enormous. The adjectives which show emphasis are considerable, dramatic, notable, noticeable, strong, major, sharp, substantial, marked, significant, moderate, slight, minor. And the adjectives which show time are slow, gentle, gradual, steady, constant, rapid, fast, sudden, or quick. Sometimes the students are confused with the use of adjectives and adverbs. The adverbs can also show amount, emphasis, and time, but they need to be classified according to their uses. Students sometimes have difficulties while using the adverbs correctly. Adverbs can modify verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. However, not all the adverbs can be used in all the similar ways. The another difficulty is knowing the correct position for the expression in relation to the verb in a sentence. Adverbs of degree or amount which can be used with verb and often also in comparisons are hardly, slightly, partially, substantially, dramatically, enormously, largely, scarcely, marginally, significantly, exceptionally, moderately, considerably, remarkably, or mostly. The another difficulty students face when they need to use noun in a sentence. Like they can change the verbs into noun. Like the verb increase can be used as a noun, but if they want to use the verb grow and they want to change it into a noun, then it will be changed into growth. So let's take a look at the common verbs that can be changed into nouns are increase will be used as increase, rise. Grow will be changed into growth. Jump, escalation, acceleration. Expand will be changed into expansion. Fluctuate will be changed into fluctuation. Decline, drop, decrease, reduction. And in order to use these words well, I have already told you about the two formulas which help you to write down the correct sentences in task 1 with the variations in time. The first formula is the term which is increasing or decreasing plus verb and adverb. For example, you are describing the pattern of number of visitors to a particular country. If the time is in past, the verb will be past and you will make the sentence the number of visitors increased slowly. But if you want to use noun and adjective, the formula will be there, helping verb, article determiner, adjective, noun, and the term which is changing. So it will change into structure. There was a dramatic increase in the number of visitors. Let's take another example. In a graph, if you see the comparison of amount of money spent on public transportation and the trend is falling, according to first formula, it will be structured as amount of money spent on public transportation decreased slowly, but according to another formula, it will be written as there was a significant decrease in the amount of money spent on public transportation. Hope this will help you to make correct use of verb, adverb, and adjectives in the graphs which have comparison according to the time. Thanks.